As we discussed with CEO Doug Wood of Tommy Bahama has had a presence here on St. Armands for over 30 years. Today we're going to catch up with Connor, who heads retail, and Rob and Dawn, who head up food and beverage, to learn more about this new location here on St. Armands. Stay tuned. So, Rob, we are here in this brand new, beautiful space on St. Armands. Tell me a little bit about the vision for what you guys have created here today.
Yeah, Rich. Well, we've been in Florida forever, right? We've been in Florida for 30 years, and we've been in St. Armands in our old location for 25 of those years. And so we know the area well, and we know a couple things. We know people love eating outdoors.
Yes.
We know they love being outside and soaking up the sun, but we know they like to be cozy and warm up to the bar too. So we created this space that has a little bit of everything. So we've got this space that has a convertible roof. So this roof opens up, so daytime, nighttime,
yes.
And when the rain comes in, you can close that roof and get protection. But in here, what we loved here was we took this bar and we bumped it out from the wall, and this bar is where all the action is. And so when you come in, you cannot help but notice this bar. I love this tile wall behind all that wood cabinetry back there, and this white oak facing bar, these cozy bar stools surrounded by all these great booths, and the clever fabric on these booths and these paneled walls. Just feels like this is a place I want to have a cocktail.
And then you've got the outdoor seating, again covered, but outdoor seating up front here as well.
Right. So this cozy bar is flanked by these two patios. So you really feel protected, but yet you can come. You get the energy of the bar from both sides of the patios. So it really feels like Florida living. You know,
it certainly does, and you guys have done an exquisite job with it. We're very thankful to have you do so.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Good to see you, Ren.
So I know that with the retail stores, they vary in size and offerings. Maybe tell us a little bit about what people are going to find in the new store here on St. Armands.
So this is one of our new concept locations. It's very modern, it's very sleek, it's very clean. It's a very open concept, as you can see. And we have one of the largest square footage areas in this location. Basically, everything that you see on our website in the assortment, you can find at a location like this.
Very cool. And I assumed that when this opened that you guys were going to close the traditional retail store.
Sure.
You've kept it open, a little bit of a twist, some different things in there. Maybe what are folks going to find back at the original?
So what's really cool in our old location, is we have some Tommy Bahama soft home offerings that we've never offered in store before. So you can buy bedding, bath towels. We also have some of our TB home furniture in this location, which is very new.
Okay.
That's going to direct to a showroom where they can purchase the furniture.
Very cool. I love the seasonal changes that we see. How often throughout the year do you see that take place, new inventory coming in?
You see the largest changes going along with the seasons. So it's very, very seasonal to going into spring, summer, fall, winter. You'll see the collections really change. But what's really great is once a month we see big floor set changes where you'll always see new product in the store.
Okay.
We're peppering in new styles, new colors, new pieces within an assortment. The large changes happen every quarter, but you always see changes once a month when you come into the store.
Very cool. And I know, those little coupons show up in the mail. My wife knows that I'm going to be heading out of the house soon. Promotions. You guys do some promotions throughout the year. What could folks find there as well?
Sure. So we do 2 large ones a year. It's our loyalty card, where if you spend $100, you save $50 on that purchase. We do that twice a year. So we do it going into the summer and then going into holiday at the end of the year. We also have 2 periods where we offer to our friends and family of Tommy, where they get a 25% off discount, which we're offering right now at the moment. So if they can come in, they can capitalize on that. But we have the 2 times a year, we have our friends and family, and then also twice a year, we have our loyalty card that goes out to homes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I know, Tommy Bahama has had a presence here for 30 years on Lido. Where else other than here can folks find you here in town?
Sure. So we have these 2 locations on St. Armands Circle. We have the one where you first enter the circle, and then on the back side. our old home location. But we also have an in-mall location at UTC, University Town Center, right off 75. We just opened a new Marlin Bar concept. We're about to have our 2-year anniversary at Lakewood Ranch in the Waterside Shops. And then we have a small boutique location on Siesta Key that we're really excited about, that's also about to hit its 2-year mark, but very excited about that location too.
Awesome. Thanks for your time today.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate it. So, Dawn, we are now here on St. Armands, one of our favorite places to be, at the flagship Tommy Bahama experience in Sarasota. Tell me a little how this differs from that of the Marlin Bar we were previously at.
Yes, so I would say the difference is the menu. It's a little bit more extensive, more appetizer options, a larger selection of entrees, and more desserts as well.
Okay. And I know when we were at the Marlin Bar, you had mentioned, it's kind of that no reservation, come and go type of experience. Do you recommend reservations for this experience out here?
Although reservations are not required, we do highly recommend them. Our guests can go on Open Table or they can contact the restaurant to make that reservation. We also have brunch offered on Saturdays and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So we open an hour earlier on the weekends.
Very cool. Now, we've got 3 incredible dishes. Looks like 2 entrees and one of your appetizers. Tell me a little bit about what we've got here.
Sure. So my all-time favorite is our scallop sliders. They're served with a side of onion frites. Then moving over to one of our entrees, this is our Chilean sea bass, which sets on a bed of sushi rice with a variety of vegetables.
One of my favorites.
And then over here, you've got your Kona crusted ribeye, served with our garlic mashed potatoes.
Maybe from here we can head over to the bar. I'd love to see what they're doing for cocktails over there.
Sure, let's go.
Let's go. Okay, Dawn, tell us about these delicious cocktails in front of us.
All right, so we have our Mai Tai here. We served it today on the rocks, but you can also get it in a frozen version.
Yes.
It's topped with our dark rum. Then over here, we've got our grapefruit basil martini. So it has Grey Goose vodka, grapefruit juice, and then it's topped with basil on top of it.
Very good. So we've got 2 more appetizers in front of us, another incredible looking entree. What are these for the folks out there?
Sure. So these are our lobster spring rolls served with our apricot sauce. This is an appetizer. Then we move over to our ahi tuna tacos, which is another appetizer that we offer. And
those are dangerous. I love these things.
They're fantastic. And then another entree here is our macadamian crusted snapper, which is a fresh catch. Very popular, very famous dish.
So, Dawn, I remember from the Marlin Bar, the dessert is your absolute favorite. Tell me a little bit about the dessert menu here.
Sure. So we have our 3-layer pina colada cake served with toasted coconuts on the top. Then we move over to our pineapple creme brulee, which is served in a hollowed out pineapple.
Very cool.
It's delicious. And then our key lime pie, which is what we're known for. And we make all of our desserts fresh, from scratch, to order.
Awesome. Thank you so much today, Dawn.
It's a pleasure.
I want to thank Doug, Rob, Dawn, and Connor all here at the Tommy Bahama team for showing us around, telling us a little bit more about the brand and why they're a big believer in Sarasota. Until the next time, folks, be well.